So, good Monday morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. Today in Poland, exciting day. The shopping centers actually reopened today. So I think if you're in Poland or you're in Warsaw, definitely support these guys. Go out, see what's going on. Get buy your girlfriends or boyfriends or husbands and wives a present. Support all these retail warriors that have really toughed it out and have really seen the brunt of all of this. So anyway, shopping centers open. Hopefully it's a start to the rest of the economy opening. I know restaurants and hotels still closed, but hopefully by the end of the month reopened. Winston, we have my guest today, hopefully frequent guest now, Winston Norman, our editor of the Europa Property, the news and the websites, the guides, and also plays a big role in our events. So making sure the events run smoothly. So Winston, welcome to the show.
Hi, Craig.
And tell us a little, for those of the people on our guests that are our let's say listeners that don't know you, say a few words about what you're doing here these days, what you're doing in the company.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me to your Coffee with Craig. I'm happy to help. I'm, like you said, I'm the editor, putting the news on the website, helping you organise the events, doing a lot of project management, writing articles, keeping up to date with all the latest news, and trying to keep the clients happy.
All right, great. Well, we always want to have that. Okay, so let's just jump right into the news. This is news off of our Europa Property website. So jumping into that, let us know what some of the headlines are.
Yeah, we've got a lot of interesting news on today's website. The main one is a new report from Cushman and Wakefield, which is about the Polish retail market, and there are some very interesting observations they make. The pandemic there's been a catalyst for change in the retail market, and some of the things they've noticed is that retail parks, size between 5,000 and 10,000 square meters, have taken more than 30% of the market now.
Wow, so they're thriving then. They're doing very well.
Yeah, they're thriving, and the market in 2020, although it's been hard for retail, they've seen 33 new completions on the market.
Wow. Okay, so big jump. A lot of new projects.
Yeah,
finished.
And Cushman Wakefield also say that financial institutions have a key role to play in negotiations between landlords and tenants now.
Yeah, I would imagine they would.
Yeah, and obviously another big catalyst for change is from the pandemic is being to the digital transformation of retail. So lots of innovation coming in.
Right, and that's what we've noticed, I think, from the awards, is just the number of innovation nominations and just ideas that have been concepts that have come up. So great.
Yeah, companies are moving very quickly in this market. Okay, and then the next one, we've got some interesting news on the investment market from Savills, and they say that investment volume for 2020 topped Euro 5 billion, with warehouse accounting for half of that total.
Right.
So and Tomasz Buras from the CEO of Savills Poland, he's saying that although the investment market's been hit considerably hard and investors are taking a more cautious approach, there's still been a lot of business done. So it's kind of the third best year.
Right. It's not slowing down the investors.
Doesn't seem to be. No.
At least for logistics.
Lots of opportunities. And then it's some good news on the Polish regional markets. In Poznan, in Skanska's Nowy Rynek development, Allegro, the e-commerce giant, has leased 26,000 square meters.
Wow. Okay.
And that's a very big one. That's the second largest one in Poznan, apparently.
And this is office. Yep.
This is office. This is in Skanska's new building.
Oh wow. Okay.
And Arkadiusz Rudzki, executive vice president of leasing and sales at Skanska, just says that this new Nowy Rynek is an example of combining innovative solutions while preserving the tradition and character of its location. And the Poznan investment market reflects the increasing interest of the regional markets.
Right. Well, Arkadiusz and his team must be working pretty hard, because you don't get these big deals by accident.
No, that's right. And as we know, Skanska, pure investment developer. So they're building to sell.
Building and selling it. Yeah.
And also in the regional markets, we have FLE, the investor FLE. They've acquired the Brama Portowa office building in Szczecin from Vastint. And Roger Andersson, Managing Director of Vastint, he says the building, which opened in 2012, has become a permanent feature of Szczecin's landscape, providing a comfortable workplace for many citizens and residents. So and he says it's a building that provides significant potential add-on value. So
well, Szczecin's a good city. You know, they're a good city for investment, and next to Germany, it's a quite
popular destination,
quite strategic. Is that it for our news for today?
Yeah, those are the main news for today.
Great. Oh, well, that's exciting stuff. So, Winston, thank you very much for helping us out with the news.
Welcome.
We hope to see you every day helping us with the news when you have time to jump over. So, we're very happy to have Winston helping us, and then I can just do all the fun stuff. Just a few words. We're down to we're counting down our days to the event, Retail Awards, 8 days, 23 hours to go for us to start. So very exciting times, and we've got our retail warriors out there, and they're today they're quite busy. I think just opening their shops and opening their malls. So we just want to give a shout out to all of them, and we'll definitely talk more about what's going on in the retail to come. We've got a lot of innovation awards, like we said, a lot of new retailers that have put in nominations that are using our networking and our online marketplace app at the moment. Interesting things. A lot of new sponsors. We'll talk about all the sponsors again tomorrow. We got another couple of them over the weekend that I saw that we're just finishing up, so we'll talk a little bit more about them. We've got some great panels and great panelists, which we'll also discuss tomorrow. Very interesting one that we'll have uploaded today on which is sponsored also by Cushman, which is our partners. Cushman is the hotel panel, hotel and leisure, and how that fits in with shopping centers and potential retail destination plans. So also any guest, we're always looking for guests as well to join us. So we're always looking for guests surviving and thriving through 2020, 2021. Come on, tell us how you did it. Tell us what you think about the market. So just drop us a message if you'd like to be on one of the panels or one of our guests one of the mornings. We're shooting every morning, 9 o'clock. So good way to start the day. So everyone, enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you, Winston, for being on the panel.
My pleasure.
And we will see all of you tomorrow or tonight at the mall.